I first stepped foot in this school on the 17th of January 2005. And I left on the 18th of November 2009. I still have the dates. And throughout my stay at the school, I learned quite a number of things that I want to share with you in a few minutes. You know, for any individual who wants to get somewhere into life, must be well informed. If you are not informed, you miss a lot of opportunities. Even the Bible says that my people perish for lack of knowledge. So when you are informed, you make wise and informed decisions. And how do you get to that part? We need to embrace the culture of reading books. Personal development is quite critical in all things that we do. How many of you are reading any books this year? Anyone reading books this year? Just a handful of us. Let me give you a challenge. Yesterday, I just bought myself my 74th book this year. And this is July. By the end of the year, I should have read at least 100 books. Why? Because when you stay informed, you realize that there's so much knowledge that you need to understand and acquire. This does not come by accident. No. It's not even magical or does it happen as a surprise. You have to prepare for it. Some of the renowned people have said some quite great quotes. A person who doesn't read is as good as a person who doesn't want to know anything. And if you know nothing, you will never learn anything at all. Did you get that? So, if you want to become an engineer, you want to become a lawyer, you want to become an accountant, an economist, or any career path that you choose, the first step that you must try to embrace is to read and improve on the culture of reading. Today in Zambia, very few people love to read. We spend much of our time on the phones. 90% of our time is spent browsing through garbage. TikTok. Nothing wrong with TikTok. But if you look at the benefits of what you get from there, it's equal to zero. Many of us, when we go back home, the only thing we do is to go on TikTok and do dance challenges. Nothing wrong, but the benefits are not much. So as you go back to schools, I want you guys to stay focused and prepared. Position yourself. Put yourself in a space where you can learn something. Decide to read the books that you've put in your trunks or in the shops. Begin to understand things, and you see that it is going to improve your communication skills. It is going to improve your confidence and your self-esteem. And it is going to improve many things that you are not even thinking about right now. But they will be improved because you are developing yourself by reading books and interacting with profitable material. So guys, I told you already, I'm reading my number 74th book. At least by this week I should finish it and get to my number 75. Who wants to do the challenge with me? Who wants to do the challenge with me? To read books. Many of the great people that you have heard, even the people that have spoken here and the ones who are sitting here, They have read quite a number of books, and the content has shaped and built who they are today. And if we do not change the narrative, you will see that we are not going to get the best out of our education. We'll be the people who are going to have degrees but without content and no substance at all, because we are not informed and we have no intellectual development in ourselves. Not to look down on anyone, but I just want to say in my final words that one great writer says, don't look at what the clock does, but do what it is doing. It keeps going. And today, friends, I want to encourage you, please, let's spend time to interact with great content, and let's learn to read books written by great men and women that have ever treaded on the surface of this earth. It is good to meet you all today, though most of you look familiar because I often come to your schools, almost at least a few times. Maybe some of you have seen me in your schools before, St. Joseph's, Kaumba, Chikuni Girls. Nah, because you don't read. Okay, that was a light note. That was a joke. But for the sake of time, I wish to end here and wish you all the best. And I know you are going to make the greatest minds the world has ever seen. All the best.